Hi guys, this is Jaimie. I'm here to bring you your weekly Capricorn reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. I haven't actually, you guys are the first for the week, so I haven't actually set out an actual sequence of this yet, so you'll be the first. You guys are going to set the guidelines for this week. That's perfect. So, firstly, I think we'll start with the Wisdom of the Oracle. Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle cards. The sage doesn't seem to want to write today. Everything's pretty calm energy here now. How's everybody doing? I want to thank you all for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and all the above. Please stay tuned. Hit that notification bell in order to be part of the contest and different things that I'm going to be doing throughout my time with this channel. If there's anything you guys would like to see, please comment below and let me know. So let's start with the wisdom cards. I'm going to go through the wisdom cards. Well, they're both wisdom decks, so we're getting some wisdom for you guys today. This is what we're looking for, some kind of wisdom. Some from the Avalon, some from the Oracles. Different messages for you this week to help guide you for the next week. There's been a lot of energy going on lately. Seems like a lot of low energy. Sleeping. There's been a lot of various feelings popping up lately that I'm not usually adhering to. And I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know if it's my empathy or if it's like my actual feelings. Some of them were my own, some of them were others. Just be heads up, guys, that these things are going on in the universe right now. There's ascensions going on. There's various different things that can feel like it's all you, but there's some of us are going through different levels of ascension and whatnot so that we can move forward. So Capricorn, what we have for you to start out this is the guides of the fairy, the wind fairy, your thoughts, your words, your intellectual analysis, and the sacred journey markers, death. So let's get into those two. Let's how do I want to look at this? I'm going to, each time I got one of those, let's read them out. The wind fairy. I'm not sure what the death one means. Rebirth for new. Wind fairy, your thoughts, your words, your intellectual analysis. 29. The wind fairy. Thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. The wind fairy whispers that the power of thoughts manifests the unseen into the physical. Take time to observe your predominant thoughts. Are they positive? Do they reflect empowering concepts? Or are they negative and disempowering? When you tune into how your mind is focused, you will surely see the relationships between your environment and the thoughts you're thinking. To change the world of outer conditions, you must first change the way you think. The wind fairy also reminds you of the power of intellect, as this is a good time to use the power of your analytical mind. Think before you act. This is not time for impulsive action. A well thought out strategy will yield a positive result. So think about your thoughts and your words. It's Libra season, so try and keep it a little in balance. Make sure you check in with yourself before you speak out loud. We don't want to actually put out the negative energy. I was just listening to a video that talks about soulmates and soul contracts. And if there's somebody in your field that it feels like there's a lot of bad energy coming, that's most likely more of a twin flame than a soul contract, which twin flame is more like a karmic partner. So that's people we have to learn our lessons from. And sometimes they put it right on us, right forward, right push and pressure. And that's when we know that this is a person that we're supposed to learn from. It might not be like we're supposed to learn from people. Soulmates are more of people we learn from, but they don't push or hurt or do it in a negative way. So just watch your words. That's what they were telling me, to be careful. You could end something like this, might be something that is good, but it could be a twin flame as well. The Death card. This marker portends a time of transformation, a total change of attitude, the death of old. Regardless of how death presents itself, it's a necessary aspect of all things. Always remember the phoenix that rises up out of its own ashes to soar in the wind, renewed, filled with life. Death is the winter of things, part of the cycle of life. When you receive this marker, you are reminded that all things have their season. Take courage, for in surrendering to death, in time you'll be blessed with extraordinary new life. Rejoice, for that which dies fertilizes and fortifies the new. Endings always point to fresh beginnings. So let's move into the wisdom of the oracle cards to see what else we have for you. This is just general messages. Sometimes I can pick extra things out of the pictures in the cards that you might want to check into. I'm going to have these readings a little shorter this week to see how that goes with you guys. It seems people like the videos. It's just sometimes they seem a little bit long. So let's see what the universe has for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers from the second wisdom set. What other wisdoms do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? This one I will take. How many cards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try 7. We're starting it with a higher power. So in order to resolve this and get past the death, you have to look to a higher power. Maybe check in with your spirit guides. Maybe you were looking for a partner in this. So check in with your spirit guides. That could be your partner. You could be your own partner. Maybe it's time to rise your divine feminine and divine masculine and get them on the same level. Feels the fates, not bad. 17, 40, 17. We have a why. Find your why. We have the tribe. We have happy, happy, and we have flexible. All right. So with your higher power, this time it's got the third eye lit up here. See that? The key. See the key up top? Up top, up top. The key up top is coming from her third eye. So, and there's also coming from her heart space. See the nose little face? So it could go with your co-creation as well. Check in with your spiritual guides. Check in with your ancestor guides. Check in with your heart space. Make sure your chakras are balanced. It looks like the neck of that face and the heart space is moving downwards too. So just keep yourself balanced. 4 is like the harmony number. It's like good things coming. If you look to your higher powers, they will give you good messages that will help you move forward and co-create. They could be your co-creators, or a new person could come into your life, or you could already have a business already started, or like a project already started, a new love. Maybe this is a new life for yourselves. Maybe you and your partner are co-creating a new life or moving to a new place. It looks like, it looks like Humpty Dumpty's on the wall there. He's not broken, but he's spotted. Kind of looks like a moon space as well. So he's sitting on the wall and he's still thinking there. Wisdoms is owls are wise. Wisdom, cheetahs are fast. So this could be a fast moving time. This could be coming into very soon. But use your wisdom, use your heart space, use your spirit guides, and keep yourself in balance and in check. Check in with your intuition, because owls are full of intuition and wisdom. There's also, looks like another person down there and they're lifting something. There might be some hands-on work involved to go forward with this. And you will turn the fates, whatever fate you're in right now, where you might be feeling like something has to go. Something has to end for this new beginning to happen. And with the checking in with your higher powers, co-creating a future for yourself, you'll change your fates. You'll come out of this place where you were, and you'll come back into a place where your fates will change and the stars will arise. Like, see the stars rising to the occasion? I don't know whether she's pulling them down or pushing them up. She's reaching for the stars and she's having new things. They're wrapped around her. 17 is also an 8. There's also a face in her shoulder. So check in with yourself. You know, maybe there's one side of you, that makes me think. It brings to mind the little bad guy on your shoulder and the little good guy on your shoulder trying to make a decision on which way to go. So just check in. There might be someone trying to sway you in the wrong direction, but check in with your intuition. Find out why you want to do this, because when we connect to our why, that drives us more. And when we have like times where things come into when we have times where we're in doubt or people are coming at us trying to discourage us and keep us away from the things that we really want and really need, we have to make sure we're connected to our why in order to move forward. Because when we're connected to our why, nothing will stop us. Like most people, when they start a business, it's to help their families. Most people don't do things just for themselves. It seems like we all kind of like to have this extra force, the extra reason to do it. And it seems like we'll work harder for others than we do for ourselves unless we really want it for ourselves. Like most people, a lot of people's whys are their children. So they want to provide a better home, a better life, a better this, a better that. For honestly, when it comes to children, they want time with you. So if you can work to a place where you can have time for your business and be successful and also have time for your family, a happy balance will help you be happier because the tribe is, your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you're in a happier place, your family will be happy too. If you're working all the time and you don't have time for your friends or family and people that you love and enjoy yourself, you're going to cause yourself to burn out. And Capricorns, you guys are super hard workers, and it seems like you guys don't believe that you work enough, even though, or like, you're just very, very driven, hard workers, and you want the best things in life for yourself and for your family. So you go extra over and above sometimes to do that, and you don't take time for yourself, and it can be hard sometimes. Like when you're putting out, like when you're in your happy place and you're putting out that stuff, your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you're actually single right now, or if you're on your own and it seems like that nobody might like you, it seems like, things are coming down on you, just remind yourself to come back to yourself and be in your happy place. Do the things that you love, because when you're out there doing things that you love, you shine more. You have more light in your life. You're smiling more. You just radiate this glow that people are attracted to. So when you have that glow that people are attracted to, your tribe comes towards you because those people want to be a part of that. They want that good energy. They want that good happy vibes. They want to know how you're doing it and how they can have a piece of it. Whether it comes from you or they find a way to do it themselves through you, it's going to attract a tribe. Like you're going to be bringing people in. People are coming. Maybe you're out on a tent and a teepee with a vacation with your children. Like there's one child here and their mother's reaching out and they're in a little teepee hotel with a big face on it and a parrot. So communication could come into this as well. Maybe you're thinking about starting a business or having a resort and bringing a lot of love into it. So people can have a safe place to be home where you can communicate and be safe to communicate. And this adventure, this new thing, this is an 8, and this is an 8. There's a lot of 8s. Like happy, happy. So for you to move forward, that's 26. That's another 8. When this tribe comes in, you will finally feel like you belong. You'll be in a place that you can be happy and you can smile and then you can share and you guys support each other. And there's balloons and celebrations and you're standing on the egg with the key. Where's your key? I thought I saw a key actually. There's books with question marks. You found your why. There's eggs in a lot of these pictures. 17 comes with an 8 too, the fates. We also have flexible. So you might have to be the happy, happy. We can't be super stubborn. You can't like stick in your way. You're going to need to compromise if you're co-creating with other people. checking in with your higher powers, your tribe. To stay that happy, you might have to be flexible because when there's a lot of energies out there, you kind of got to go with the flow with some of them, or there could be lots of conflict. And instead of like sticking with a conflict and causing that to stay still, you can compromise and be flexible and enjoy yourself. Like that's another egg. There's 3 eggs so far. There's also a face in the balloon. There's extra faces everywhere. So there might be some hidden things watching you. Just check in with yourself. There might be something you're not seeing. There might be signs around you, like your spirit guides. It feels like your spirit guides are with you the whole way. There's just like extra faces and extra beings. Like there's a face in this egg. There's a face in this balloon. There's a face in the little house in the tribe card. There's a face up by the flags and these. Your spirit guides are with you and they want you to check in with them. They want to help you along the way. This one here, inflexible, there's like there's like a little face in the egg. So just check in with yourself, be flexible. Number 19, which is a 10 again. So let's check in with the goddess cards, the goddess deck. Let's see, maybe one of these, maybe this could be the guide you could check in with or give you somewhat of a direction to move forward. Universe, what do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. What does the universe have for you as a guidance message? Oh, cards flying. It's saying be flexible, and that card went flying. It was coming towards me. I'm just going to flip and keep an eye on these. There's a few 4s here as well. There's 3 4s. 31, which is the Y card, is a 4, higher power. And that makes me think that if you're in a business relationship, make sure your coworkers know your why as well. Maybe you could do a why together because each person has to have a why to work hard and feel passionate about something. You kind of have to have something to go back to, and there's got to be motivation. If this is just your single company, just realize that the people that are working with you or as your employees may not have the same passion for this job or this business as you do. So you might have to keep motivating them. You might have to keep your tribe a little happy. And in order to keep them happy, you're probably going to have to be a little bit flexible in that and check in with your guides again to make sure that you know what's going on, because they can give you little clues as to which direction to go. Keep your eyes open, keep your empathic ways open. You will feel when people have issues. Capricorns, you might have to work a little bit harder depending on what's in your chart. But just keep your eyes open. That was way too many cards. Let's see what guides are here. There's a lot of guides here for you, Capricorn. There's a lot of guides. Let's see which one can totally come out front straight. There's like a lot of cards want to hop out here, but I'm only looking for one, maybe 2 guides for you. There's a lot of guides. Or let's see. Let's just take what comes out. Universe, what do we have? So many cards. That's 8, 9, 10 cards. Let's see if we can do this again. There's a lot of guides out there for you, Capricorn. There's a lot trying to come out. There's a lot trying to get out each time. I'm going to shuffle one more. See if we can get 1 or 2 to come out. Universe. There we go. We got 1. Marguerite Puerte. The mystic of divine love. Love is divine. I am nothing except love. So what this God is telling you is to accept love. Love is all around you. Love is divine. Love is a true healing energy of the universe. And if you can resonate at a level of unconditional love, then you will be in a happier place. Anger and different more negative emotions will bring you down to a lower vibration. So your peace and your calm will not be level. It'll send you all over the place. You'll attract bad energies. You'll attract angry energies. You'll attract all these things. Your tribe will be pulled in to a place where you will not want to have your business anymore or your love or whatever that this is relating to you for you. If you can live out of a place of love and you can balance that place, like she is the wind fairy, and she's like, she looks like she's almost in meditation and love. She's content. She's like at peace. She's gone internal. She's gone internal in her wind fairy love, and she's going through it. She's checking in with herself. She's doing her thoughts, her words, and her intellectual analysis. So she's balancing herself like that so she can get past whatever this blockage is, put it to rest, and move on to this new beautiful energy. And you are going to be able to do that with love. With the Miss Marguerite, check in with Marguerite Forte, the mystic of divine love. So love is the most divine thing on earth. We all need love. We all look for love. Our animals want love. Everybody can heal with love. Love is the most healing thing along with nature, and nature is just pure love because nature doesn't worry about all the rest of the things on earth. It just worries about living and being in the moment and growing and wearing away from the water if you're a rock and cleaning the air for us to breathe if you're a tree or grass or anything of that sort. So just live in the moment, live out of your heart space. Try not to bring in anger. If anything upsets you in that way, go internal with yourself, check in with yourself, and see what is bringing up that emotion in the first place. When you find that, then you can balance it out and keep it in a place of love. Because when your mind and your heart works together, you're at this level that like it's just zen. It's beautiful. And when you get to that place, you'll know, and then it'll help you calm your regular life. Because when you know you can get there and you've gotten there, you know you can get back there. Sometimes it's a little more difficult depending on what's coming into our lives at the same time. And if a lot of things are coming at the same time at once, then it makes it a little harder to do it again. So, Capricorn, balance yourself. I know you're a hard worker, but you need some fun too. You need to go out and be happy. Maybe go with some flexibility, like come out of the workspace a little bit sometimes and go out and get into some fun space. You know, feel that release, feel that pressure, feel that woosah. You can do that with love, right? Love yourself enough to do it and love your family enough to do it for them as well. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for all your likes, subscribe, shares, and comments. Keep on pumping that out there. Smash that like button. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe and the notification bell to get in on the contest and different things that I'll be doing to give back. I am actually planning to open some packages on Friday. I'm thinking Friday or Saturday, and to do free one card draws. So keep it yourself in, like, if you want to get a card pulled just for you specifically, hit that notification bell so that you can be there when it comes up. If you have any suggestions on what time of day, Newfoundland time, because I'm a Newfoundland, that you would like this to happen so that I can probably, like, people with the most comments about what time, I will try to stick to that time for all the videos today. I'm going to try and do as many videos as I can. So I want to thank you very much. I want to send you some peace, love, happiness, and lots of more love and light. Mwah. Namaste. Namaste. Toodles.